Hello class. Today we are doing Green P1.4. We are learning about the distributive property. Okay? We learned in class today that when we have a multiple, we can do mental math by separating the larger multiple, okay, and distributing the smaller multiple. So let's take a look. We can distribute 7 times 40 plus 9, okay? 7 times 40 plus 9. And so mentally we can say 7 times 40 would give us 280. 7 times 9 would be 63. And together, when we add those two numbers, we have 343. Okay? Let's take a look at number 6. Again, they want us to use the distributive property and mental math to find the product. So here we have 6 times 19. So we're going to distribute using 6. And now we're going to say 6 times 10 plus 9, because 10 plus 9 is still 19, and 6 is times each digit that's within the parentheses. So we discovered that 6, in this case, we can say 6 times 9, which is 54, and then any number times, then we have 6 times 9 is 54, and then 6 times 10 is 60. So here we have 60 here and 54 here. And therefore, when we add the two together, we have 114. Okay? All right. Now, let's take a look at our next number. Here we have 6 times 38. So 16 times 38. So we can say 16 times the 30 plus the 8, okay? And so therefore, when we multiply those, let's take a look at what we have here. 3 times 6, okay, is 18. That's 3, that's 4. The 0, that's 480, okay? And then 8 times plus 8 times 6 is 48. And then 8 times 1 is 8 plus 4 is 12. And then we can put these two together. All right, I'm just going to put it under here. And we have 8, 10. We have 608 would be the answer. Okay? All right, so these are ways that we can shorten, okay, multiplication, especially when taking standardized tests. We can use mental math to shorten the procedure and arrive at the correct answer quickly. Let's take a look at number 8. It says use the distributive property to simplify the expression. Well, 11 is on the outside. It's being distributed between 9 and D. So 11 times 9 is 99, plus 11 times D is 11D. And that's as far as we can go, because we cannot add a variable to another number, okay? Let's move forward. Here we have 10. All right, and so we have 4 times 21, which gives us 84. Minus 4 times n is 4n, okay? Here on number 12, 9 times the 12 here is going to give us 108, minus 9 times k, 9k. And that's as far as we can go, okay? Let's take a look at number 14 rather. Number 14 reads, you have a rectangle fort that is 7 feet long and 6 feet wide. You decide to add x feet to the length of the fort. So let's draw that out, okay? 7 long, 6 wide, rectangle fort. And then it says you decide to add x feet to the length, okay? since we're going to do, if this is long, that's the length, so we're going to add x to that, okay? That's the way this reads, okay? So now it says A, find the area of the fort before the addition, okay? So before the addition, we're going to need to find the area of the fort, and we know that area is equal to the length times the width, okay? And in this case, we're dealing with feet, okay? So then the length is 7 and the width is 6, so it's 7 times 6. So area will be equal to 7 times 6, and in this case, the area is equal to 42 feet squared, okay? All right, now let's move forward to B. B says use the distributive property to write an expression for the area of the fort with the addition. All right, so here we go with the addition. So now we have 6 times 7 plus x. So we have 6 times the 7 and 6 times the x this time. All right, and we need to simplify. Well, we have a distributive situation here. 6 times 7 is 42, and then 6 times x plus 6x. Okay, and that's as far as we can go. Let's look down now at C. C says, straighten up here a little bit. C says you have 90 square feet of space available for your fort. What is the maximum value of x feet that you can add to the length? So now you have 90 square feet of space available for your fort. Now we know that it's 7 times 6, that gives us 42, okay? That gives us 42. Well, what happens if x is 1? Let's see what happens. If we have 6 times 7 plus 1, all right, if x is 1, then that will make it 8. 6 times 8 will make it 48, okay? Well, let's see what happens if it's 2. That would be 6 times 7 plus 2, which makes it 9. 6 times 9 will make it 54, all right? We still got a ways to go. What if it was 3? Okay, 6 times 7 plus 3 would make this 10. So that 6 times 10 would be 60. Well, let's skip a couple of numbers since we are guessing here. Let's see. Let's jump up to, let's say, 7. All right, 6 times 7 plus 7 is 14. So that's 6 times 14, and 6 times our 4, it gives us 24. 6, 7, that's 84. Oh, we can go a little higher. All right, since we're this close, let's just go one more. 6 times 7 plus 8. 7 plus 8 is 15. When we multiply 6 times 5, that gives us 30. That's 6 plus 3 is 90, right on the button. So then our x value can be 8. So then x is equal to 8, okay? All right, that's the maximum amount in order to have 90 feet, okay? Screen is kind of small here. All righty then. See you in the morning.